Hey everyone, welcome back to JarDev. So I was just sent this list of the 250 best PC games ever by Gamestar. It's a German gaming magazine, I believe, and this is their website. I was sent this list by longtime viewer Pumpkin Marcus on Twitter. He left a comment on my latest episode of Dead Space saying that this list had placed Dead Space as 89, the 89th best PC game ever. And after playing through the entirety of the game as a series, and not having a very good time at all, and it being a pretty shoddy port, and it mostly being quite a buggy mess, I thought I would actually start here at number 250 and go all the way down to 89, and see what games they thought Dead Space was better than. I know there's a couple on here already, which make my blood boil, I must tell you. So we're gonna start right away. This was published July 15th, 2018. So, you know, just about 2 months ago. It's very recent, actually. This has just like been auto-translated by Google, so we're not gonna like read the descriptions much. We're just gonna look at the numbers and the game. So already we've got a bit of a weird one here at 246, The Sims 2. I actually never played The Sims 2, but I was under the impression that people considered The Sims 2 to be kind of the best Sims. Not like graphically, but like it had the most you could kind of do in it, and The Sims 3 was kind of a step down. Not totally sure on that, having never played it, but I thought it was pretty well liked. Okay, well, Dark Souls 2 at number 242. You know, that is, you know, I'm not going to fault them on that because Dark Souls 2 is the worst of the Dark Souls games. We'll leave that alone, no comment on that one. The Binding of Isaac at 241. Remember, this is the best PC games of all time. Saying that Dead Space is a better PC game than The Binding of Isaac is insane to me. It says right there, the king of roguelikes. This was like the start of roguelites. Mind-blowing. It did say right at the top of the article that like this is just the opinion of a bunch of editors at the Gamestar magazine, but even so, come on. Civ 5? Did they just not include any of the other Civ games on the list? I mean, maybe Civ 4 is considered better than Civ 5, but having just played 5 and 6 myself, I'd definitely say 5 is a better game, and a much better PC game than Dead Space. Terraria, or Terraria. Okay, sure. Stardew Valley. What? I mean, I know Stardew Valley is not for everyone, but neither is Dead Space. To say that Dead Space is a better PC game than Stardew Valley, which was the ideal PC successor to Harvest Moon. It took everything that Harvest Moon did and made it a million times better and actually fun on PC. Fallout 4, no real comment on that. It's not the best Fallout. It's probably my favorite, but I've only played 3 and 4. So yeah, I preferred 4 to 3, but you know, if they think that's better than Dead Space, sure. I wouldn't say it is, but that's fine. They do say the original Fallout is very slightly better than Fallout 4. Questionable. Oh, they do have the very first Civ on here. They're saying the first Civ is better than Civ 5. Is a better PC game than Civ 5. Insane. We got The Witcher 2 at 168. I never played. I played like a little bit of The Witcher 2, so I can't really speak on it, but they're both kind of like janky ports, I think. Not as bad as the first Witcher, but I think Witcher 2 is still kind of janky. Bioshock 2, they're saying Dead Space 1 is better than Bioshock 2. I never played Bioshock 2, but I don't know. Okay, sure, maybe. I'll let them have that one, fine. Cuphead at 158. I think Dead Space is a better PC game than Cuphead. I mean, Cuphead is very, like, pretty inaccessible, it's gotta be said, because of its high difficulty. But Like, I've never finished Cuphead, and I still think it's like a fantastic game. Guitar Hero 3, was that even on PC? Windows? I never knew that was on PC. How the heck? Where do you even get that now? Just buy on Amazon for like 40 bucks, crazy. Hearthstone at 143. I think that's high for Hearthstone. The list of best PC games ever. There's so much wrong with Hearthstone, I don't think it should even be on this list. I mean, like, I love Hearthstone, I play it every single day. But in the grand scheme of things, yeah, I'll say Dead Space is a better PC game than Hearthstone, sure. Dead Space is better than Dota 2, they're saying here. Maybe it's because of like the toxic community. I've never played Dota 2, but Dead Space better than Dota 2. The original Witcher, they're actually saying the original Witcher is better than Witcher 2. Yeah, I'll say Dead Space is a better game than the original Witcher. The original Witcher is janky as hell. It was horrible to play. I think I tried for like 7 hours and I hated it. So sure, Dead Space better than The Witcher, fine. Fallout New Vegas, 134. Fallout New Vegas, widely considered to be the best Fallout game by all Fallout fans, I'd say. I haven't played it. Like I said, I've only played 3 and 4, but I think most people say New Vegas is the best Fallout game. But nah, Dead Space is a better game, fine. Funnily enough, just like immediately below New Vegas, we've got Deus Ex Human Revolution, which I think is supposed to be decent, but I seem to remember a lot of people saying it's not really that good. And then they're just like, yeah, it's better than the best Fallout game. Pfft, Fallout, whatever. The Elder Scrolls 4 Oblivion at 113. It's getting close to Dead Space now. I mean, they are incredibly hard to compare, obviously. One is a linear chapter-based, story-driven sci-fi shooter. The other is an open-world fantasy game. Oblivion definitely has its problems on PC and just in general, but I would personally say it's a better game than Dead Space. That's kind of a tough one though, because Oblivion does have a few problems. San Andreas at 112. I think this is kind of considered the best GTA game. I really like GTA 5, but San Andreas was like, Vice City was my first one. And San Andreas was so much fun after that. But I think Dead Space is better than the best, in quotations, GTA game. Very questionable as usual. The Stanley Parable. God damn it. Fallout 3, they're saying it's better than 4 and New Vegas. Not sure about the New Vegas bit. They're also saying Dead Space is better than all the Fallout games, it sounds like. Unless they've got Fallout 2 above it. I think is unlikely. They do also say it's Dead Space is better than Fortnite. Just gonna leave that without comment. Far Cry 3. A lot of people's favorite Far Cry game. I'd say 4 or 5 is my favorite game actually, but they're still saying that Dead Space 1 is a better PC game than Far Cry 3, despite Far Cry 3 being like the Far Cry series is like a very, very smooth game. You know, there's very few problems in the Far Cry games. Dishonored here. Dead Space is apparently a better PC game than Dishonored. Another like fairly flawless game. Limbo. Not everyone's cup of tea, I guess. Very indie. But I'm kind of running out of what to say about Papers, Please. This one's like very niche, I guess. So I don't know. Whatever. Firewatch is also like extremely niche, probably more niche than Papers, Please. Whatever. Here we go. Number 90 is Rocket League. Dead Space is apparently better than Rocket League. Insane. Anyway, that was just a weird, short little video. just reading over this article that I was sent, basically. because Dead Space is still quite fresh in my mind, and what a traumatic experience playing it on PC was. Anyway, hopefully you guys enjoyed this fairly rambly, ranty little video. It was pretty fun to make. I enjoyed shouting things about Dead Space at my computer. Thank you guys very much for watching. Make sure you leave a like and subscribe if you enjoyed this, and I'll see you guys later. Bye!